don't care what day it is. I'ma still say Happy New Year. So what? It's not the January 1st, but I'ma still say it. I don't care what day it is. It's still Happy New Year until the end of the month if you asking me. Anyway, you already know I got this Rapid Flames podcast. Hey, yo, man, it's your boy, Vance Michelle, a.k.a. Vito Blaze, a.k.a. V Daddy, a.k.a. V Love, a.k.a. V whatever you want me to be. Okay, this is me, the man, right here on your podcast or whatever the fuck. Well, yeah, wherever the fuck you got your podcast streaming. That's where I'm sure you hear me. Fucking, Vance Michelle talking. And right now, there's one man out there that's talking a whole lot of craziness about a whole lot of people. I want to get that. Right there, right off the bat, right off the year. We ain't even finished the month yet. But crazy shit always start up the first 5 years of the first 4 days of the year. It's crazy because remember 2020. I mean, I think we lost Kobe in like the first week of 2020. It was sad. It was sad. Anyway, and crazy shit popped off. Crazy shit be popping off for the year. Like 2020 is a crazy decade. We started it off every year with something crazy popping off in the first week. Now, but it ain't nothing on the global scale. This, because global scale stuff is already going down. We got 2 wars that going on at the same time. We got Ukraine and Russia still popping off. Israel and Palestine still popping off. And we still got, matter of fact, there's 2 wars we just know about. Anyway. I just want to say 2024 and, I want to see a couple of things different this year. You know me. I want to see a lot of things. I want to see a couple of things different this year. Maybe you guys, you agree with me if you hearing this podcast, and if so, let's make this thing happen. If so, what do we have to do? Do we have to actually come together as a community to make these things happen? Because if so, these are some causes I am down for. And if so, if there's a person out there, political person in power with political power that can make some of these things true for this year, that'll be great. One thing I would like to see different this goddamn year is the mayor of Montreal. I would like him to get the fuck up out of here. I would like her to get the fuck up out of here. And Francis Legault. That's my opinion. I would just like those 2 to get up out of here so Quebec could be further into progress. Just progress. We could progress without these 2 digressing us. Okay. Another thing I would like to see different in a year is I would like to see more than one black person on a comedy show in Montreal. Now, I produce comedy shows all the time and I would love to do it my damn self. But there's a lack of, black comedians. I'm not going to say it's not all the promoters' fault. It's the lack of comedians too. Because we out here, but we just chose to be part of the rotation. Well, I just say, let's make the rotation us, cause it's always for common, you will even see white, black. Even if you even see, a trans or queer show, there's only at least one black person on that. It's not like that. Even that show ain't even full of black people. It probably got one or two. I want to see more than 3 people, more than 3 black. And I only seen that at Bad Boys Degree when that was out. And any other show that my other niggas do, like Sam the Mike, we just had a show up in an African restaurant. And that was this black lineup. It's mostly black lineup. I would like to see more mostly black lineups in the comedy show. And then don't make a big deal when you do it. Why you gotta call it an ethnic show when you do it? Or we're only doing this show for Black History Month. Just a regular comedy show. Why do we have to have a black only night? Why isn't the norm where I see more than 3 black people on a comedy show, on a Friday night comedy show? It could be any other brown in Montreal, which is crazy. You might see more than 3 Indians on a show, but never more than 3 blacks. And they could do that. Anyway, I want to see another thing different in Montreal, Quebec. I want to see Popeyes and Chick-fil-A pop up in here. Okay, y'all letting KFC get all this fried chicken money. KFC is dope, but Popeyes, y'all need to come here and open up something up in here. Chick-fil-A, y'all too. Y'all need to come up in here. And I would like to see somebody with the Chinese food that know how to make Chinese food like they do in the States. Specifically New York, okay? I need a New York City motherfucker, Chinese motherfucker to come out here in Montreal and open up a store, open up a restaurant, show them how to do it, okay? Another thing, let's bring Four Locals back. Dangerous drink, but still a beautiful time to be alive, people, right? Right? Remember the vibes when Four Local was around. It was a great time. Can anybody remember anything bad, really bad happening during Four Loko time? No, you couldn't, because he was drinking Four Loko. Dangerous drink, we know, but it was a beautiful time to be alive. So let's just bring Four Locals back to balance out the bullshit that's going out in the world right now. Now, I see, you know what I really don't like? I don't like it when I go to the store and I'm getting holed up by the motherfucker in front of me buying lotto tickets and shit, because I don't play the lotto. I can't feel that vibe. I would play the lotto if they did this, though. If they give complimentary prizes or make a point system that gets you groceries, hell yeah, check this. If I'm spending money to buy them tickets and I'm losing in shit, at least the tickets, at least I'm like, oh shit, you won 2 points, 3 points, kind of like scene points, or like, like a loyalty program. Instead of stamping, like Tim Hortons, when they give you that card and you get like you buy 8 coffees, you get a free coffee, like that. They used to do that at McDonald's too, but now they do that point system. But yeah, you could do a same point system with the lotto and groceries. If I was a Quebec mayor, I would go for that. And then that would help the economy around, right? That would urge me to fucking go play lotto and shit. I'll be like, damn, I lost all this shit, but at least I could go buy some groceries in this time. That would be great. One thing for the 2024, that. And another thing I want to see different is I want to see these allegations stopped. I want to see them, like, come on, people, like, oh, now we trying to get money for a motherfucker that touched me or said something to me wrong or probably jerked off in front of me 10, 15 years ago. Is this what we doing now? Is this the example that we're setting for the kids? I don't think so. I would like me personally for me, I would like to see these shit stop. I would just like to see it stop. Just stop. If it's wrong people though, if it's some people out here that really need to go in the jail, then fucking, yeah, lock these motherfuckers up for that shit, because that shit is bullshit. They need to go away. If they're getting a whistle blown, right? Cool. But if you're getting a whistle blown and this is looking like, whoa, you just getting a whistle blown, you just blowing the whistle, just blow the whistle. I mean, go be a referee then. Go do something like that. Or go practice whistle blowing in the whistle blowing Olympics. Get the fuck out the game. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just playing the devil's advocate on that one. But here's the real deal though. Like, forget all the whistle blowing. If you know the motherfucker's pulling out his dick or doing some irregular shit around shorties or human beings, then pull that guy aside. Why isn't there anybody out there like, hey, yo, man, what's going on with you? You jerking off in front of people, man. You can't be doing that. And then, he ain't used to somebody telling him that. And then they be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just doing a normal thing. I thought it was just normal. Because he got so much money, you can't tell him shit. You can't tell him shit. Matter of fact, a lot of people think that you can't tell him shit. You think that you can't tell him shit because he got money and shit. He's wiping his ass with $100 bill in your face, and he's like, "Oh, well, I didn't know. I thought I could just touch these titties. I'm sorry. I've been touching titties. My rich ass has been touching titties. Nobody ain't saying shit. Cause, everybody's enjoying the same shit. As long as I'm jerking off in front of me and everybody's flowing in champagne and caviar, eating nice, good ass cheese, especially if you're eating good ass cheese. If somebody's jerking off in front of me and shit, I'm eating good ass cheese that they paid for. And I'm chilling in their sofa. I might not stop them. But somebody should pull them aside. Somebody. Okay? Because things are getting out of hand now. So somebody gotta be strong out there. No matter what. You getting lavish gifts, you getting lavish treatment. And then the motherfucker around you responsible for the shit is doing some crazy shit. Pull them aside. Be like, yo, my man, what are you doing? You doing some crazy shit. And I know you rich and shit like that, but you need to stop. Ain't nobody ever told you that, but you need to stop. I'm trying to help you out. I'm not trying to embarrass you. Yeah, I'm trying to actually save you. And then problems will stop. So if anybody out there, somebody that's rich, that's doing good, but they in some bullshit, just pull them aside. Pull them aside before things get hectic. All right? And don't watch him do the shit and then be like, oh yeah, I saw him do that shit, so you can get some of the bread later. That's whack. That's some greasy shit. Don't do the greasy shit. Don't be part of the greasiness. That's something I want to see change for the 2024. Less greasiness. All right? And it all starts with you. It all starts with you. Okay? Now you might be thinking, Vance, I gotta be greasy. That's what I gotta do, because I'm in a dark place in my life. I'm in a tunnel. I can't see the light. I'm telling you, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Matter of fact, there's always titties at the end of the tunnel. You understand? I'm going to tell you straight up, if you're in a dark place and you just need a lift up in your life, maybe you just need some titties in your life. I'm talking to male, females, all of that. Something about titties, when you touch and you squeeze them, they feel good. Okay? They brighten up your mood. So boom. When you have titties in your life, I'm sure you can accomplish anything that you wish to achieve. If you believe in the titties. It's so true. If you just leave all the rest to the breast, then I'm telling you, everything will come fruition for you. Just put some titties in your life. If you have the ability to put a pair of titties in your life, and even if you can't put them on yo, Vance, what are you saying? Oh, I gotta acquire some titties. Maybe if you can't get them in your life, and maybe you gotta acquire them surgically, maybe. If you could do that, if you got the money, you got the courage to do that, then go ahead and do that. I'm telling you, it might lift up your life, and it will change your life dramatically. Your life will definitely go up for the better. Male or female, you put more titties on yourself. All right? So add titties in your life. If you ain't got nothing to look forward in your life, just know that at the end of your tunnel, there's titties. That's the light. Fuck the light at the end of the tunnel. There's titties at the end of the tunnel. People, just believe and you can achieve. All right. As you can see, why is he talking about titties? Because my brother was accounted some titties. I was wilding. I'm talking a lot. Lately, a person who was talking a lot though. You already know Katt Williams. Katt Williams was wilding on Club Shay Shannon Sharp podcast. Now, here's the thing about Shannon Sharp. Before I even get into Katt Williams, Shannon Sharp is, he's a former football player. When he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, if I can recall, he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I remember he was on the team that won a couple of, or was it the Baltimore Ravens? One of those. But Shannon Sharp, or was it the Broncos? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, yeah. Shannon Sharp, know he won a ring or two. And then, he got this podcast right now. He got celebrities on the podcast. You know, it's like Drink Champs, but it's just him. Okay? And he's egging, like, he loves the drama. He eggs on, like, clips are coming out of his podcast that are going viral because, you know, he eggs on people and they say wild things and they drinking. And Katt Williams went loose. He started saying a whole lot of things about a whole lot of people. I mean, throwing bullets at Steve Harvey, Chris Tucker, Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish. He ain't throwing no stories at Dave Chappelle. Trying to think. But he bigged up a lot of people too at the same time. Picked up Jeff Hilarious, DC Young Fly. But shot Steve Harvey. He shot strays at Earthquake, Cedric the Entertainer. Man, it's crazy. And I don't know how to, like, I viewed the interview because I feel like Katt was saying a whole bunch of stuff like he always say, but at the same time, he was dropping a couple of bars. He was dropping a bunch of jewels for people to know about the business, show business, as it is in the game. And he even threw a bullet at Ludacris. Ludacris was so mad that I ain't even heard Ludacris rap in years. And now he came out with a freestyle saying he ain't part of the Illuminati. Because Katt Williams tried to say he was part of the Illuminati. Katt Williams said a lot of things. He said Chris Tucker could have done it Friday. But now we got the Epstein Chris Tucker saying Chris Tucker was at the island. Oh, there's some recent reports about motherfucking, what's that guy? The guy there, the nerd who died and shit. Not Epstein, but like, fucking, I make the joke about this fucker all the time too. Damn. I'm too high. Anyway, it'll come back to me. But yo, the motherfucker Katt Williams is wilding. He's spitting all types of shit on people. And here's what I said about it, what I think about it. Because as a comedian, I'm like, and I did catch bars from him, caught jewels, but I feel just like Kevin Hart because I remember when he was saying this shit before, and I'm like, yo, and I remember Kevin Hart was on the radio saying, because he heard about what Katt Williams was saying about him before, and it's just like, and I believe what Kevin Hart is, because Katt Williams had the same chance, but he fucked up the promos by not showing up on time. So he could have been in the same position where Kevin Hart is. It was just that he just had his personal issues he didn't want to deal with. Now, maybe at the same time, his personal issues is that he don't want to suck the devil's dick. But at the same time, if that's the issue, why are you saying things about people that are on some slick shit? Saying like, these are the guys, but I ain't got nothing against them, but that's what they do. I mean, let them do that. I mean, they ain't even out here, not saying that you ain't the dude, or ain't even trying to big you up or even give you a chance. They gave you the chance, you fucked up. So I feel like Katt Williams is just mad because he just want another chance. But he don't want another chance. Like, if he don't want another chance, then he should stop with this bitterness. But you know, Shay, like I said, Shay had him all sauced up. So he came out spilling. He came out throwing shades. He even said my man Earthquake, couldn't even finish up his, run with Steve Harvey, gave him a chance because he couldn't read. God damn. But Earthquake actually kind of said that. I seen a masterclass with him on a podcast. So it all makes sense. Cause he was like, I don't write my jokes. Stuff like that. So I'm like, oh yeah, kind of illiterate. And now I notice that now when people tell me they don't write their jokes, they probably just can't write. Cause I'm like, why wouldn't you? It makes sense. But some people are like, nah, I just don't write. They come up with all types of things. Now it just makes sense. And I'm like, oh, you can't write. That shit is really embarrassing to say. You can't really say that shit out loud. Like, you can't write. But there's more and more people these days that can't write. And you know what? I would just have to accept that. Because right now, we're living in an age where hardly people come in with pens. You don't know how to write. You might know how to draw, but you might not know how to write. It's all typing, pressing buttons. Like, how would you know how to write? But weren't you supposed to know how to write to know how to type? Huh. See, I'm all fucked up. That shit got me all fucked up, B. That shit got me all fucked up. I'm fucked up. Anyway, if you can't write, just hope to God, learn how to write. Look it up on YouTube. Alright? Don't be out here not learning how to write. If you know somebody that don't know how to write, tell them YouTube how to write. And if they give you some crazy situation like, yo, how come you ain't write this down? They be like, oh, I can't find a pen. But they always say that shit. Take them aside. Be like, yo, you can't write, huh? You can't write for shit, huh? It's alright, man. Yo, YouTube that shit, man. Because you can't be out here with illiterate. I mean, you could, but like, if you in here, nah. I mean, if you illiterate, nigga, you better be making more than $1 million. I don't want to catch your illiterate ass in no 9 to 5. No illiterate nigga should be in no 9 to 5. No. If you illiterate, I hope you making millions of dollars to compliment that shit. Anyway, I'm gonna get into the song. The song is about my hood. It's called Valley Me. Alright, by Vito Blaze. That's me, Vance Michelle. Vito Blaze be the rap name. But I'm gonna play this song. It's called Valley Me. This shit hot, yo. Turn this shit up, man. Play this in your car. If you're in the hood right now, turn it up. If you're in the living room, turn it up. If you're in the bathroom, turn it up. Make sure you don't drop your fucking phone in the bathtub or whatever, or in the toilet, but turn this shit up.
So much on Frito-Lay, cash cans to pay just to get what's hot that day. Back in the day, walking down on Hickory, the sun was definitely out in May. The shit was going okay. You get your gas a gallon, $1.50. Right. Most of my niggas was still with me. Most of my niggas was fucking with me back in the day, way before this nigga met Whitney. That was my ex, it was a sex. I'm moving on, let's get back to this text. This next question is, remember the good times? I don't see nothing wrong with a little bumping grind. I don't see why we can't vibe, that's why I LOL. I see things was less tricky before the AOL. Back then, you know this nigga had an S-girl. Bad boy, watching Mason Puff get all the girls. I wanted all the girls up in my high school. Everywhere up in the halls, I could a nigga choose. I was a wild dude with wild dudes. 3 a.m. and Mickey D's while we walk through the drive-thru. Never have a foul mood, we all cool. Smoking split and sipping 40 was the moves on the way to breaking rules. We were just reminisce and tell jokes, riding our bicycle, Joe Bazooka Joe. We talked all day in front of the steps. Can't talk about the Cedo bets. I was feeling like Biggie, dreaming of the tours while playing Mario on Nintendo 64. Like, there's Valley in me. Wherever I'm living, I'm repping a village of Haitians and Mexicans. Niggas ask me where I'm from, ain't no questioning. Valley in me, Valley me, it's Valley in me. Wherever I'm living, I'm repping a village of Haitians and Mexicans. Niggas ask me where I'm from, ain't no questioning. Valley in me, Valley me. Reminiscing really got me tripping. I'm thinking about all them classes that I was skipping. Then I'm back to get on the bus to my thrush, play humps on the bus just to get a cheap touch. Play the Street Fighter 2 that was in the store. Gumps on the feet, yo, that's what we wore. Got my hot chips for 25 cents, it was lit. Oh man, Shaq for the legend, I will never forget. I will never forget the rides on the 45. Never forgot the shit we did on the 59. Never forget the day I got high or when I'm at top. Them moments with me till you see this nigga reach the sky. Them moments keep the sun up and this nigga fly. Valley me, that pill in me to the day I die. 8 to the 4-5, I will keep it alive. Lessons from the avenues that made a nigga survive. R.I.P. to Avon, them gunners they rest. R.I.P. to Scooter, that's his home where we met. R.I.P. to Gene LaFoe, should've won him a vest. Damn, it's foul how niggas wanted his neck. Some shit happened that could get me upset, but I get back, finish my raps, finish the debt. You know the deal, matter of fact, you know the real. Full of ambition, nigga, coming straight up my field. There's valley in me. Wherever I'm living, I'm repping a village of Haitians and Mexicans. Niggas ask me where I'm from, ain't no questioning. Valley in me, valley me. There's valley in me. Wherever I'm living, I'm repping a village of Haitians and Mexicans. Niggas ask me where I'm from, ain't no questioning. Valley in me, valley me. There's valley in me. Ain't no questioning. There's valley in me. Don't ask no questions. Niggas ask me where I'm from. I said I'm from Sweet Valley, bitch. And if you got more questions to say, I'll reply. Don't ask no questions. Niggas ask me like.
Hey, yo, did you see that? Did you see that? The way the nigga flew was like a frog. And it was like he was half man, half frog. Or this is why I believe that there's aliens in this plane living right here on this earth. Because the way how that nigga flew was crazy. And he looked like a frog. And then after that, the other people trying to stomp him. That lady did not have good people behind her. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure after that day, she thought about switching up who the fuck she had behind her when she working that day. You need stronger people, you know. Anyway, I gotta get back to this Rapid Flames. This is the second time, nigga. Anyway, yo, check it, man. That was Valley Me. Song was dope, right? Yeah, that was a song about my hometown, Spring Valley. And if you want to see me like on the weekly basis, just come to Hurley's Irish Pub every Mondays. 8 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. I'll be saying that damn shit every episode. And I see you guys come to the shows too, man. Y'all been coming out because y'all be like, oh shit, I heard the podcast. And then y'all coming through and y'all see me and y'all still here, man. Shout out to y'all, man. For real. So we there at Hurley's Irish Pub every Monday, 8 p.m. and 10:30. And we there Wednesdays doing trivia nights, which is a whole blast too. This week, actually, January 10th, I am hosting it, and the next time I will be hosting it will be February 21st. Okay, that's 21st. Oh, but the next time I'll be January 10th and January 31st. Okay, so I'll be there. Holla at your boy. I'm there, okay? At Hurley's Irish Pub in the trivia chair. That'll be me. Now, I was talking about that homie that, you know, side topic. I was talking to the homie back here anyway, about the homie who got, who attacked that judge. And I just gotta say, that motherfucker going under the jail. He going beyond the jail. If there's a place for motherfuckers that go to jail and then don't come out or just disappear, and then you hear no info about the motherfuckers, that's where he going. Cause man, that attack was crazy. To just fly off the bench, that have hops, a nigga. How you not in the NBA? How you use all that energy to do that? Anyway. You're not out here playing volleyball or some shit like that. You're not in the Olympics pole vaulting, some shit like that. It's beyond me. beyond me. Just like the Epstein list is beyond me. What's beyond me is why O.J. Simpson's not on the list. I mean, there's a whole lot of shit that O.J. does. You know, right? He play football. He acts. You know, he's on. It Is What It Is right now with Cam and Mace. Won't be surprised he ain't even on the list. That's crazy. You see? Chris Brown ain't on the list. But all the people, you know, who's on the list, you're like, oh my gosh, Chris Tucker's on the list. And Chris Tucker was hanging out with MJ. That's crazy. Now it makes you really think about MJ. Anyway, let me get into that. Let me get into that. LeBron James really goes viral recently because he was getting interviewed, and while he was getting interviewed, he was brushing his hair, and you know, the camera just had the light right on his baldness, just right there, zoomed right into his baldness, just like that. And you know, like, we didn't want to see that, but that's what people wanted to see at the time. Whoever shined the camera on his head is getting fired the next day. That's for damn sure. Cause how the fuck you gonna put the man's head out like that, and then after that he goes viral for the interview, and people that like to watch LeBron James probably watch his interviews, but other people who don't even like LeBron James will watch an interview just because the way his head was looking that day, and it was just a bad look for the King James that day. King James, no disrespect, you know, you do your thing. So I feel fucked up. That happened to you. You know, because, man, you do amazing things. You just out here playing ball, being amazing. And here we go. You do all this type of shit, and the shit that gets you the latest attention is you brushing your head, showing your baldness. That shit look crazy though. Them naps was looking outrageous though. It looked like the world map was on his head. Just by looking at the nigga. When I looked at the nigga, I was like, oh shit, you don't need a map. You just see the countries on his head. And then the baldness was just like, represents the waters. Like, that's the way I was looking at it. But like, still, LeBron James, King James, no disrespect. That shit shouldn't have. If it went viral, it should have went viral for your immaculate vernacular way you spit them words, my nigga. Anyway, in other news, you know, Katt Williams was wilding. He was wilding, and he was saying a lot of shit about a lot of people. And one motherfucker he didn't talk shit about was Dave Chappelle, though. Meanwhile, Dave Chappelle did drop a special called The Dreamer. Now, The Dreamer, of course, it got mixed reviews in this society. Of course it did. Like, back then, I'm sure it would have got it. Like, yo, this is great. But now, you know, people want to say what they want to say because his jokes don't hit everybody that's part of society right now. So, like, yo, personally, for me, for a Chappelle fan, I think I liked it. It was better than The Closer. I think it had great jokes. Now, for somebody who's not judging Chappelle, maybe you're out here just listening to comedy, and your taste right now, your taste of comedy is not, it's not that edgy, or you just don't like bad jokes. Now, here's the thing. I really didn't see any bad jokes in that thing. There was probably one bad joke. And yeah, he did one bad joke. He told you he was gonna do it. But I still found it funny with my sense of humor. And you guys know that humor is subjective. So it's like, yo, if you don't like what I like, it's okay. I got nothing against you. You should have nothing against me. You know, because I like vanilla. You like chocolate. Guess what? That's cool. And guess what? Some other motherfuckers are going to like strawberry and not even like what I like or you like. So, yeah, that's how subjective this shit is. And you can't hold any motherfucker to that shit. So like I said, I don't judge anybody that don't like the Dave Chappelle. But back to what I was saying, if you don't like we said 4 trans jokes on trans, and if that triggers you, then sure, go say it. Now say if it's edgy comedy, I don't think the comedy special was too edgy at all. Besides those 4 trans jokes, if that's the edginess that we're doing, but I don't think that makes it for edgy. Matter of fact, I think his first special on Netflix is more edgier because it had jokes on Cosby, Michael Jackson, and rape. And I really find rape, like when I hear rape, that's when I think edgy. Rape or like suicide, that's edgy. That's edgy. But when you're thinking about like sexuality and shit like that, that's not edgy. Yeah, it's like edgy when you're talking about trans or gay. It's not that edgy. It's on the edge, but not that edgy. It's like R-rated. It's like PG-13, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's what I think about that. I give the special a good review. Like stand-up comedy. I think it was great. I think it's a good special. Would I watch it again? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again. Cause 60 songs I could watch it again. Closer I can't watch it again. That one I'm gonna go watch it again. You know? Watch it again. Katt Williams. Back to Katt Williams. Wildin'. I seen him do he could really run fast. Shout out to him. He just won an Emmy for his role on Atlanta. The boy's on fire. What can he say? His interview just got the most views for Shannon Sharp ever. The boy's on fire right now. I can't even get mad. He's looking like a WWE superstar. The way he just came out, spit his promo, and went back came out looking like Ric Flair. Speaking of wrestling, WWE, The Rock has come back to Raw, WWE, last Monday, and you're thinking like, yo, okay, he's here just to promote another movie? But no, it looked like he threw a little teaser out there, and it looked like he wants to fight Roman Reigns. That's his cousin. Now, The Rock fights Roman Reigns. That's a WrestleMania. That's automatic WrestleMania. They can't do this no other way. So, but Cody wants to finish his story at WrestleMania. So what is gonna happen? I'm not a predictor, but I'm just excited to see where this is going. Seriously. And you got CM Punk in the mix, and you got Seth Rollins in the mix. You got those 2 belts, WrestleMania, 2 nights. What can go down for those main events? Can't wait. All I gotta say right now, though, is that's all the flames that I got for this week. And y'all tune in for the next episode of Rapid Flames. And that shit, y'all stay lit. If you enjoyed that episode and would like to keep up with all the latest and future episodes of Rapid Flames Podcast, then please subscribe to the Rapid Flames Podcast on YouTube and all podcast available platforms, because we're available on all of them. So tune in, stay with us, stay with us, stay locked in, stay lit.